Day number 11, folks. Today we're going to talk about pine cones, glass pine cones. And I'm going to tell you, for the bulk of my life, I've always referred to pine cones as filler. They play well on the tree and they play well all over the tree. Unless you get really, really cool pine cones. And in this case, I just happen to have some. Look at this beauty. Early, wonderfully crosswork on this piece, beautifully molded, German, probably about 1880. Wonderful early example. And this is an unusual one just simply because of the shape of the pine cone, that diamond cut shape as opposed to a traditional pine cone. Again, probably 1890, right around that time frame. And this is a sweet little example with a little bird applied or molded into the pine cone. German, loss of silvering, but still probably right around 1910. These are the typical kind of pine cone, and these I can remember finding when I was a kid for not a lot of money, and still to this day you can find them for not a lot of money. German, and probably from the 20s, they came in a myriad of colors, and also and also sizes. I mean, this is same pine cone, different size, and all the way to teeny. These are Japan. Probably right before the war. I'm going to say mid to late 30s, and they came in a variety of sizes and a variety of colors. I have these on my tree by the pound. I probably have 200 on my tree. This is a most unusual little curved pine cone within a little flesh face. German, probably right around 1890, maybe 1900. Beautifully done. Needs a little, hanger on the top, and you can see where the oxidation has gone away because there's a break in the glass, but exceptionally nice piece, curved. And this is a type of figural that I've seen in 3 different sizes. Always a beautiful flesh face, but I've seen it larger and I've seen it one size smaller. And I think these are nifty too. I've probably got about a dozen of these. I like the patriotic colors. And again, beautifully done as far as pine cones are concerned. They're not necessarily the star of the tree for me, but they are wonderful. And I want to share this one last. Wonderful early type work as far as the pine cone is concerned. And then that cap. That's what you want to see in a tree ornament. That little ring that comes up that goes through that cap. That's one of the earliest forms of hanging a tree ornament, and they're hard to find. This is probably 1875, 1880, and it was a complex little cap to make, and so the Germans, they didn't last long, and few survived with those little caps. Imagine the stories this little thing could tell you if it could talk. Have a great day.